Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going over some gameplay from a scrim my team had about a week ago. We're joined by Vengeance Esports Red starter DrNoSchool. All Vengeance player socials are in the description. Let's jump right in. And we're going to be doing the first game of their 5-game series.
I'm trying not to leak boost anymore.
Funny enough, the pro coach I hired said that you were doing that in this game.
Seriously? Fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
did
yeah.
it. You did it right there. Okay. So, um,
I
I'm
should
gonna
be more
go.
on back post.
So I'm going to go through this with you in detail unless you don't want me to.
No, it's fine. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Okay. So here, okay. So here, what you should be doing is you turn here and you guys should be calming. And if you're not calming, which you need to be, Squarlox should be telling you that he's back post, right? So if he
Yep.
tells you he's back post, you need to either go up the
Yeah.
wall and go on the backboard, or Squarlox. Well, what really should happen is Squarlox should move forward to the front post here, like
Yep.
kind of around here, so that way he can, if this passes infield, he can go cut it off. So he should be kind of like trying to creep out here, and if you're back post, you should be either, when he moves up, you can come here, or you can just go up on the backboard. So I don't want to tell you either way is the right play. However, as you guys rank up and get better and better competition, you guys are going to have more people using the backboard. So you need to try to get up there. You need backboard presence if you want to excel at higher ranks. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. And it actually happened twice here. So Gav goes in net. Squarlox booms the ball, which he doesn't need to do. Um, so right after this demo here, there's no pressure. So somebody needs to be saying time, 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 or slow it down, something like that. Because look how much space Squarlox has.
Yeah.
Look how much space you all have, right? I'm not going to say this was a bad play, but it does result in some pressure for the other team
Mm-hmm.
because
Help me! Help me!
I don't even know how to say that name. I'm just going to say Eurasia. Um, he is coming up pretty fast, right? Up to midfield. And look, he's even expecting Squarlox to cross it.
Yeah.
Boom.
So Squarlox crosses it, and now they're both in net when Squarlox could have hit that ball and stayed on the backboard and just kind of chilled there. Now it's awkward, so Gav goes, okay, I have to go out and challenge, and then you come into the net, and it's like, okay, now it's super awkward because if this pass goes infield or gets over Squarlox and you're not on the backboard, it's going to be an awkward challenge. Or if you're already on the backboard, you can just go ahead and challenge and tell Squarlox that you're challenging. Leaking boost there. Ooh, unfortunate you get beat there.
Wait a minute.
So that right there was a double commit, obvious problem there. Got to be careful with those infield passes. We got to start getting somebody to recognize this. So Squarlox here should. Let me see this again in real time. What do you think about Squarlox's play here? You think
Well,
there's, huh?
he doesn't recognize. He doesn't see that they have an opportunity of passing mid.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
I think it's just game sense in that play.
Here, you guys are super lucky you didn't get scored on,
Yeah.
because you So something that so you played ice hockey. So I think it'll be easier for me to tell you this. So here you're here, right? You're last man back.
Hmm.
So the ball's all the way up there, fine. But now he hits the ball there, and you just try to absolutely rush it and misread the ball. Um, Misreading the ball, okay, no problem. Uh, the problem is once you misread I don't want to say you panicked, but it looks like you panic here,
Yeah, I panicked, I think.
and you actually get like the most ridiculous flick ever. Like watch this flick.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Just
what?
what
So
the hell?
yeah. So something that so did you ever play defense in hockey?
Only when we were getting like a 5v4.
Okay. Power play?
Yeah, power play. Thanks.
Okay. Um so when you play as a defender, which you are in this situation, right? You're the last man back.
Hmm.
You kind of want to take it a little bit slower, right? You want to let the play develop and attack when you see that you can.
I could have fake challenge on that.
You
Would
could
have
have, yeah,
happened the same thing and
yeah,
control the ball.
yep. You could have fake challenged, or you could have gone a little bit slower and just kind of like, okay, let's see if he's gonna get another touch. Okay, he's way off, and you're probably like right here, and the ball's here. You jump and bang.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Well, so Eurasia came off the wall because he saw that you weren't going to hit it. So he's probably, here, either on the ground or up here on the wall. So here you could actually even like air dribble it and force a 50. Because if you air dribble this and force a 50, now Buzzy has to turn around and get back to net quickly. Broken is flipping, and Eurasia, if you can get a good 50, uh, you know, Gav can come in and take the shot, or Squarlox can turn
Yeah.
quickly and take the shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, just simple mistake here, um, and it should have resulted in a goal, but this
Yes.
guy clears the ball. You're really slow to that challenge,
Yeah.
um, and here it might have been better to go up on the wall. That's got to be a goal from you guys. You should learn how to speed flip.
Yeah, that's the thing I want to work on.
I've been working on it in free play. I can show you how I work on it after this.
Yeah, sure.
Nice touch over two.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Oh, I remember watching this before and doing the same thing, wishing that you had hit that. Nice 50. Um, we
I
don't
could have take.
always.
Yeah, I could have take my time on that.
You could have, but actually, I don't think. I think this is probably the problem here. Um, so Squarlox, this is a weak shot. So he's either got to work on his power shots, or what I was talking to uh, the coach about was
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
what
What
in the
the hell?
blazes is this?
Yo, that's so sick.
Never again will you see this in Rocket League. Anyway, um, so Squarlox here, he recognizes you can get another touch. Here, he can,
Take it wider and take
yeah,
his time.
he can let this ball roll over here. And by
Take
letting the ball,
like
yeah,
yeah.
because if he lets the ball roll over there, look at this. He's got a 2-on-1, and Gav looks like he's gonna make it possibly a 3-on-1. Yeah, look at this. This is a 3-on-2, 3-on-1.5, uh, because Broken is kind of out of the play. Um, So if Squarlox actually takes this over here, lets it come, he could actually even let it roll all the way to the wall and take it up the wall. Or, he could let it come out here and loop around the ball and go for a hook shot.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Or loop around the ball and say right. And whether or not you have boost, if he hits this low, I mean, if he hits it, like here or below, that's a goal, right?
Yeah, that's the thing that I told him about like yesterday when we were playing is that when when you're gonna have the ball, you gotta use your head.
Yeah.
Like stop playing like a fucking robot and use your head. What's the thing that you can make possible to us to core or something like that? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, you guys definitely need to start identifying space. When you see space in RLCS, what do? They absolutely abuse it, right?
yeah,
They take their time, they go for a flip reset, they go for a team play, or they go for a team bump, uh, and stuff like that. Watch the play he makes. Look at this play. This is a phenomenal play. Look
yeah.
at this. Outplays one person by doing next to nothing. And now look at it. Now it's a 2-on-2, and Eurasia is backwards to the ball. And so if he gets this around this guy, that's two people he's taken out of the play uh, by beating them. In this way, he's taken two people out of the play by challenging both of them. So now Gav has a free touch here, right? Because Broken he's
Yep.
he's way out of the play. So
And he
Gav,
threw the ball.
yeah, and he threw the ball. He throws the ball away. He does get a 50, but he did throw the ball away. And I mean, you guys get a goal out of it, but it's I don't want to say
It's lucky.
lucky,
Yeah, we're
but
gonna say it. It's lucky.
yeah. Oh man, another thing that he was talking to me about that I really, really, really liked was switching up your kickoffs. And what I mean by that is maybe sometimes try to do something different. Have you ever heard of the Spanish kickoff?
Nope.
So the Spanish kickoff, this would be great if I could get that epic pen to work. But basically, the Spanish kickoff is where Squarlox goes up to the ball and at the last minute goes and demos the person that's cheating. So let's see here. Does anybody cheat? Yeah, okay. So Scarlox would jump, land here, ignore the ball, and go right for Buzzy. He would demo Buzzy, and you would have somebody stay in net, and you would have somebody else go for the boost. So that way, if Eurasia recognizes it and takes a shot, you're here and you can pass it to Gav. Or more than likely, what he'll do is he'll hit it to Gav, and Gav's got so much space, so much time. If you don't use any boost, you have what do you got? You got 45 boost
Probably.
here.
Yeah.
And then if you can take this. If it rolls this way, you can, kind of chill out here, maybe make yourself available for a pass over here. Effectively, what you do is you make this a 2-on-1, possibly even a 3-on-1 if Squarlox gets the demo and then goes for a bump on Broken.
Or just
Because,
go back. Just go backboard. Maybe.
like him, Squarlox,
Yeah.
like
He's
go,
going for. He's going for a demo. Then just go backboard. We're gonna have plenty of time to boom it to him.
maybe. But, well, I mean, so the point of this kickoff is to try to be quick, to score quickly, not to, um,
Yeah, make a play. Yeah, I understand.
yeah, so the point is, I mean, you can do really whatever you want to do with this, but the point is to try to make a quick play. So here he wouldn't do this. He would, land here and drive here and try to
Yep.
bump Buzzy or demo him. Demo would be better. And then, like I said, Eurasia is out of the play. He's got no boost. If Gav gets this ball and takes it here and steals this boost, this is a 2-on-1. Gav's got 100 boost. You've got 45, 57, probably 69 boost-ish, 70-ish boost, and you could even go for a demo unbroken, and then Gav can just take a hard shot, and you could bump the goalie. I mean, the Spanish kickoff allows you to do a lot of things. So that's something I want you guys to try and
Yeah, of course, man.
okay. And another thing that he was talking about was also I'm gonna make a I'm gonna start drawing up statistics about your guys' kickoffs. So basically, what I'm gonna try to figure out is your guys' tendencies, which means basically, if Dr. No School is going for the kickoff, he's always going to lose it left. Just because no matter what he does, he loses it left. Or when Squarlox goes, he always wins it right. Or when Gav goes, he always um he he dominates it and it's always winning forward.
Yep.
Something like that. Basically, what that allows us to do is when you're in specific kickoff arrangements, you end up with a different, you can try to control the result. So, and if you can control the result, you can start doing different things. In a sense, you could, if, let's go back to Squarlex. If we know, let's say 50% of the time Squarlox loses the kickoff left, like it ends up like right here. And if we know that, and it's such a high percentage, instead of cheating up to the middle, you could cheat up, and when Squarlox is right here, you could actually peel off to the left.
Yep.
That way, you're not giving away where you're going or what you're going to do, but you're going to peel off and go over here. And what that allows you to do is it puts you next to the ball, and Pulse Buzzy's got to react, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you've got the ball and you can do something with it. Or you can just go demo Buzzy and let Gav take it. It gives you options. Um,
Yep. Yeah,
so
it could be
that's
nice.
yeah, so that's something that he was talking to me about that I really liked, which was basically switching up the kickoffs. And I think that could be a game changer
Yep.
because what it'll do is more than anything is throw off the other team. If they're expecting one thing and you do something they haven't seen before, their comms could be a mess. You know what I mean?
Yep.
See this is what I'm talking about here. So you go for boost, fine. Nobody's challenging the ball, not the greatest, but you go right for the backboard. Right when you grab this boost, you go up the wall, and then you go for the ball. Backboard defense. We need more of it. And we need more understanding of cutting off the pass.
Yeah.
And here, so you're looking for the goalie, and there's no goalie. So if you see there's no goalie, honestly, just take some boost pads and kind of, you remember we talked about
Sneak.
curling,
Yeah. Yeah.
which means you come here and then you curl, so that way if Gav gets a good pass, you can shoot it, or if Gav gets a bad 50, you can go back, right?
Yep. Yep.
So that this would be a good moment to instead you go here and then you go here and then you're like, oh, I can't get him. Oh, there's no boost. Okay, I'm gonna take my time getting back. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. And talking about, I've been trying to work on not leaking boost. That was like what, 30 boost? Let's see. You have 100,
Yeah. 17, I think. Yeah.
so that's
I've
11. So that was 15. Then you pick up 12, and now you're back down to 83. So you used
17.
almost 30 boost because you picked up two small pads that gave you 12.
Yeah. Not 17. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost
17. But yeah. Well.
Another thing that I thought was you've got an open net here. You should
Yep.
be booming this on net. Instead, you try to make a cheeky play, which, whatever. It is what it is. It happens.
What?
And there, I don't know if you're getting cheeky or just messed up. You're
I messed up.
here. You kind of rush the ball. Somebody here should be saying time. Look at this. Broken's going away. Pulse Buzzy's rotating back. Eurasia's flipping back. You look at this. Let's take. I mean, I know
Yep.
you don't have this view on the field, but look at this. There's space.
Yep.
Look how much space there is. Instead, you hit the ball to them and then get a bad recovery. So what do you think would be the better play here, or what would be the best play in your eyes here? Squarlox pops it up.
Just to let it go down to Squarlox down there.
I agree. I agree with that because there's no pressure here. There's no threat, right?
Yep.
Squarlox goes for the ball because he's going to get bumped if he doesn't. Fine. I
I
think he
could
could.
go just left, and I couldn't I've went left
Yeah,
for him to pass to me.
yeah. You could start going this way and kind of maybe even take this boost and then kind of curl in because if you watch, Broken actually turns back towards the ball, but then he sees you go for the ball, so he turns back. You see that?
Yep.
So Broken might have challenged him, but I think Squarlox could take off ball cam here and watch Broken, right? He can just sit here, watch Broken, and he could watch this circle, right?
Yep.
So he could then go, okay, okay, the ball's right here, Broken's challenging, okay, jump. And then if he pops it up, you're over here, you curled in here. He pops it up, you can jump and tell Gav off the sidewall or faking or whatever, and you guys have a play developing. I'm not going to tell you this is a bad play. I just think that there could have been a better play. Good challenge. And you're leaking boost there. No need to use that boost right there. And I remember this. I think you called
I got
solo
you,
and then
homie.
Yep.
Squarlox called you off of it.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, it worked out because it threw both of them off. If you watch this from third
Yep.
person, it threw both of these guys off and they double committed.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything.
It throws them off, and the only problem is here Gav just missed it. Which, is fine. But here, I think you tried to rush it, which honestly, there might not necessarily be a need to. So this is something that the pro coach was talking to me about was that a lot of people try to um, rush a challenge in defense like this right here, what you're doing. You try to rush a challenge, which I'm not going to say is the wrong play because if Buzzy just smacks the ball forward, it's probably going to be a goal unless you challenge immediately. However, a lot of people will do this because they don't like to play defense, because they're uncomfortable in defense. If you can speed flip here, actually, I think I don't like the challenge because you're way ahead of the ball. I would actually like to see you go here, speed flip, grab this, and hopefully Squarlox can come in and try to bump or do something. But instead, you just get demoed by Broken, and it's an open net. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
Totally right.
You agree with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Why you bully me?
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, even if I would have rushed it, broken and erosion was coming from my ass.
So, but the
I
thing
think,
is, if you do that, if you make them chase you down, there's the chance that not only Broken might run out of boost, but also you might be able to dodge it. Also, you buy time for your team to come back. You buy time for your teammates to get back so that maybe they can challenge for you.
yeah, you're right.
Got to be more aware here. This he just dove at the ball. You got to it was pretty obvious that he was going to beat you to the ball.
Hmm.
So something just a little bit different would have been to go here, jump, and then dodge right. Get your recovery. Ball's probably gonna hit here and go up here. So you get your recovery. If you have enough boost, you can go here, jump, and probably pass the Squarlox.
Yeah.
So another thing I want you guys to start using. Okay, this is something that the coach also talked to me about. Is you know, if you guys really want to take this seriously, um, you can't be doing this, right? Because there's 10 seconds left. You're up one goal. And how upset would you have been if, because you did this instead of challenging the ball normally, that you guys, went into overtime and then lost the game, right? Like how you would have probably felt like, right?
Yeah.
So right there, that should have been the
I,
game
re-
tying goal.
I remember. I remember
That
that
should have been the
mistake.
game tying goal right there.
Yeah.
So overall, I think boost management has been better. I think positioning on defense is getting a little bit worse. However, I think I told you guys this before that if you want to get better, you're going to have to get worse first. Um, and that might sound, counterintuitive or unintelligent, if that's even a word. Anyway, it would it you guys are going to be thinking a lot more when you're in defense, right? When you're on offense, it takes positioning and comms. When uh, when you're in defense, it takes coordination and better comms, right? If you mess up on your comms in offense, no big deal. Rotate back and start over. You mess up your comms in defense, oh, they just scored. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I would say biggest takeaways is better comms, recognize space is probably number one. Is recognize space. Um, make sure that when you get space, that you abuse it. Make them come to you, make them waste boost to challenge you, and then beat them. Right? Because if if there's space for you, they're going to be throwing themselves at the ball. And if you can flick it over them or you know, fake them or do something to get it around them, that's one more player or one less player that's in between you and scoring. One
Yep.
one one less thing between your team and scoring. I hope you all enjoyed this and find it helpful for you and your team. Thanks for tuning in and look for the next video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch and Twitter. All links in the description. See ya.